Would you like to learn how to read Hebrew in as little as 9 hours? Or you want to read Hebrew without making mistakes? I'm here to help. Shalom, I'm Rabbi Yakira, and with my special color-coded vowels method, you will read Hebrew accurately, independently, and fluently. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you shortly. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. Let's begin with the Hebrew vowels. Learn to read Hebrew in 18 steps, the whole Torah on one foot. Similar to English, Hebrew vowels compose 5 basic sounds: A, E, I, O, U, in Hebrew pronounced A, E, I, O, U. BeCHAVRUTA logo represents the 5 Hebrew vowels. A as in aqua, E as in red, I as in green, O as in orange, U as in blue. In modern Hebrew, nikud is a system of symbols used to represent vowels or distinguish between alternative pronunciations of letters of the Hebrew alphabet. For example, bet and vet, pei, fei, kaf, chaf, etc. Note, there are more than one symbol for each vowel. If we look at the aqua vowel, we can clearly see that we have 3 different shapes, 3 different symbols. We have patach, kamatz, and chataf patach. In modern Hebrew, patach is pronounced the same as kamatz. In modern Hebrew, segol and tzere are pronounced the same, e. However, in Ashkenazi Hebrew, they are distinct, where segol is pronounced e, tzere is pronounced a. But to native Hebrew speakers, these distinctions are non-existent. Different from English, vowels make no sound unless they are related to a consonant. To make the sound a, e, I, O, U in Hebrew, there is a need to use a silent consonant like aleph or ayin with each of those vowels. Hebrew is read from right to left, so that's going to be a, e, I, O, U. Remember, there is no direct correlation between Hebrew and English vowels. What do I mean by that? In Hebrew, the words said and sad sound the same. So someone may say, I felt sad. In Hebrew, the words sit and seat, fit and feet, slip and sleep sound the same. So someone may say, can I sit on this chair? What does hippopotamus have to do with the Hebrew vowels? The word hippopotamus is the only word in English that I've found so far that has the 5 Hebrew vowels. We have the A as in aqua, E as in red, I as in green, O as in orange, and U as in blue. So if I'm going to read it transliterated, I'm going to say he, po, pa, te, mus. He, po, pa, te, mus. Hippopotamus. And that's the whole Torah on one foot. Shalom and welcome to step 14 of BeCHAVRUTA, Learn to Read Hebrew in 18 steps. The whole Torah on one foot. BeCHAVRUTA logo represents the 5 Hebrew vowels. We have aqua, red, green, orange, and blue. A as in aqua, E as in red, I as in green, O as in orange, and U as in blue. You already learned all 5 vowels. Amazing. Okay, for those of you who wants to know the names of the Hebrew vowels, I'm going to say it again. For the aqua, for the A vowels, we have patach, kamatz, and chataf patach. For the E vowel, we have shevana, chataf segol, segol and tzere. For the green, we have chirik maleh and chirik. For the orange, for the O vowels, we have kamatz katan, chataf kamatz, cholam maleh and cholam chaser. And for the blue, we have shuruk and kubutz. But again, what we need to remember that once we see aqua vowels, this color, we're just going to say A. When we have the red, it's going to be green, o, orange, and blue, u. That's what's fun about this method. It's easy to read and to remember the vowels. Okay, new letters. So today we're going to learn the fe and the final fe. Fe makes it's the F letter, and fe, final fe, is also F letter. Both of them sounds the same. 5 of the Hebrew letters, remember, form differently when they appear as the last letter of a word. So we had that before. We had the mem and final mem sofit. 2 different forms for the same sound. We had nun and nun sofit. Nun sofit comes only at the end of a word. We had chaf and chaf sofit. Chaf sofit comes at the end. And now we have our fourth one. There's one more. Our fourth one out of the 5 final letters. And it's the final fe letter. Okay, before we look into our keywords, let's review all the letters that we already know. We're almost done with learning all the Hebrew letters. It's amazing. I'm so happy. Okay, so shin, bet, tav, tet, vet. Aleph, ayin are silent letters. Mem, sofit, final mem. Hey, lamed, samech, sin. Daled, resh. Nun sofit, final nun. Gimel, zayin. Yud, vav. Kuf, kaf. Chet, chaf. Chaf sofit, our final chaf. We've learned the pei, fei, and fei sofit, final fei. Okay, the difference between the pei and the fei is the dot. There is a dagesh. There is a small dot in the middle. Once you have the dagesh, once you have the dot, it's going to be pei, P sounded letter. Without it, it's going to be F. Another similar thing happens with the kaf and chaf. The kaf, once it has a dot in the middle of it, it's going to make a K sound. If it doesn't have a dot, it's going to be chaf. They are related, kaf and chaf, pei and fei. And we have one more set of letters that are related. We have the bet and the vet. Bet with the dagesh, with the dot, makes a B sound. Without it, it's a V sound. Okay? Okay, so we have a pre-introduction to the letter tzadi that we're going to see in the next lesson. And this is the letter tzadi. And the word is Bat Mitzvah. We have a shavana, the silent vowel. It's the stop sign. So it's going to be bat. The dash is to separate, like ice cream, to separate between 2 words. Bat Mitzvah. A girl's 12 or 13th birthday, coming of age. Okay. And bar mitzvah, a boy's 13th birthday. So bar mitzvah, a son of commandment and a daughter of commandment. Okay. So before we read our words, we are going to practice one more time. We'll try to do it as mindfully as we can to memorize all the Hebrew letters. We have so many. We have only 2 more letters left to learn. So let's do it. Shin, bet, tav, tet, vet. Aleph, ayin, mem sofit. Hey, lamed, samech, sin. Daled, resh, nun sofit. Gimel, zayin, yud, vav, kuf, kaf, chet, chaf sofit, pei, fei sofit. Hebrew is read from right to left, so we're going to start with the word on our right hand side. Okay, so Dalet and O vowel, do, but then I have the stop sign. So this becomes, when you have the shavanach, the black 2 dots, it's going to become a part, it's going to close the syllables. So it's going to be dol. Dol, and then I'm going to move on to the next syllable. Dol, fin. We have the new letter, the fei. Dol, fin, dolphin. The next one, silent letter with a vowel, so it's going to be a. ta, lif, atalif. That's our final letter fe here, atalif. Okay, when this shava comes in the beginning of a word, it blends with the next syllable. So it becomes like here, it's kind of like the word play or stay. When you have the first two letters blend. Stay, not stay, stay. Play, not pele, right? So the same here. So it's going to be tfi, tfi, la. I see that the vowel is missing here. Tfila, tfila is a blessing. The next one, bar mitzvah, bar mitzvah. And then bat mitzvah, bat mitzvah. So I'm going to read it one more time. Dolphin, dolphin. Atalef, atalef. Tfila. The a vowel is missing here. Tfila. Bar mitzvah, bar mitzvah. Bat mitzvah, bat mitzvah. Okay? And guess what? Mazal tov! Siman tov umazal tov umazal tov siman tov. Siman tov umazal tov umazal tov siman tov. Congratulations! You've completed sample step number 14. 4 sample steps to go. Yeshar koach, strength to you. I hope you're enjoying this program and I will see you soon. Lehitraot! If you want to learn how to read Hebrew in as little as 9 hours, or you want to read Hebrew without making mistakes, BeCHAVRUTA Learn to Read Hebrew in 18 Steps is right for you. To get copies of my crash course books, please visit RabbiYakira.com, or you can get it on Amazon. Sending many blessings your way. Lehitraot! See you soon!